the floor, sitting up with the spine straight, the legs crossed, and please place your hands on your knees with the palms facing down. Gently close your eyes and start focusing the attention on the breath. Take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. And now, just allow me to guide you through a very quick meditation, just to disconnect ourselves with the world outside, just to disconnect ourselves from our busy schedules. So as you keep that nice rhythm between inhalations and exhalations, please visualize the flow of the air that comes into your body through the nose. Visualize it as it travels all the way down through the throat. Visualize your chest as it raises as you inhale and drops as you exhale. Visualize your lungs filling, expanding with nourishing air. And now, on the other way around, visualize the air as it travels all the way up from your lungs, all the way up through the throat, all the way out from your nostrils, covering everything that your body no longer needs. And as you keep breathing in and out, let me say this again, please disconnect from the busy day you had. Sometimes we look like crazy, just spinning into the wind. We really have to slow down and reconnect with ourselves, with our bodies. The last 3 deep breaths in here. And with the next inhalation, please very gently invite the awareness back into the body. Gently start rotating your shoulders. Draw some big circles with the shoulders. Keep your eyes closed, if it's okay with you. Then change the direction of the shoulders. And whenever you are ready, open the eyes. Welcome back. Place the fingertips down on the floor. Take a deep breath in, extend the arms, drop the head back, look up at the thumbs, and from here, right hand to the left knee, opposite hand behind you, and twist the torso and look behind you. As you inhale, come all the way back to the center, extend the arms, look up, exhaling, let's change side. Good. Again, inhale back to the center and then release the arms on the floor. Chin to the chest. Start drawing some semicircles. Go with one ear to the shoulder and then to the opposite one. Just semicircles. In your own pace. Just keep the spine straight. And with the next one, let's go back with the chin to the chest. From here, interlace the fingers and apply a little bit of pressure. Keep pushing the chin lower and lower toward the chest. And then as you inhale, release your hands, look forward, and then look up. Drop the head back, feel the stretching in the throat. Inhale with me, and exhaling, face forward. Now place the hands behind you, release the legs cross position, placing the feet on the floor, and let's drop the knees from one side to the other, from one side to the other. Few more. Nice and gentle way to wake up the hips, specifically if you spend loads of time today sitting down, maybe in front of a computer. Just two more, one to the left, one to the right, and back to the center. Okay, cross your legs and see if you can roll over your knees, making your way into a tabletop position. So ensure hands are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's warm up the spine with the 3 rounds of cows and cat. Inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Again, in and out. Push down the tailbone. One more, in, and stick the bottom up as much as you can. Feel the stretching from the chin all the way down to the pubic bone. As you exhale, tailbone down. And release to a neutral spine. Place your knees slightly closer. Let's play with the balance now. Shall we extend the right leg and the left arm? Now keep looking down in order to keep the neck neutral. And this is already great. But if you want to challenge yourself, shall we try to bend the left knee, balancing just on one hand and one foot? Very good. Release. And shake the hips. Second side. Now we extend the left leg. Right arm. And again, if you're happy to, bend the right knee, lifting the foot up. Becomes harder to balance. Very good. Time to release. Okay, again, shake the hips. From here, we're going to go into tiger pose. So again, let's extend the right leg, bend the knee, and see if you can reach the foot with the opposite hand. Opposite hand. That's it. So this is already great. But if you want to go deeper, see if you can kick into the air. Very good. Start releasing. And once again, from tabletop, just shake. Second side. So left leg up, bend the knee. Opposite hand reaches the foot. You are so close, so close. Again, option to stay here or to kick into the air. And you can feel how intense is at the level of the hip flexor. Very good. Start releasing. Tabletop. Ready for 2 more rounds of cows and cat. Inhale. Exhale. Again, in and out. Release it to a neutral spine. Now come up on your knees. I fancy right now working on a camel's pose. I'll demonstrate first. We need to tap the toes under, reach for the hips, And then, without collapsing with the hips, we need to push the hips all the way over, as if we want to touch an imaginary wall. You can also squeeze the shoulder blades, opening the chest, and drop the head back. If this is too much, you can make the pose easier using the bolster. And just placing the hands on the bolster. Just take it easy. Ready? Whatever is your level. See if we can reach the heels, and then push the heels. Drop the head back. Fully in with me. And out. As you inhale, start releasing the pose. And now we really need to decompress this bit of the spine. Place your knees slightly wider than hips width. Big toes touching behind you. Sit on your heels. Feel free to use the bolster. And then just melt the chest toward the pillow or toward the floor. Allow the pillow to support the chest or the forehead. We are going to spend 10 deep breaths in here. And I invite you all right now to very, very gently move the hips from one side to the other, just to see if you can go deeper. And then come back to the center and just keep breathing. And I also invite you to focus the attention on the lower spine and ensure there's no tension in there. Just decompress. The last 2 deep breaths. On the next inhalation, lift the chest, lift the hips all the way up, making your way back into tabletop. Remove the bolster. We're going to use it later. Oh, before we go into sun salutations, let's work on a nice transition. Lift your feet and then tap the toes under, come up on your knees. Can you, making a little jump, balance on the toes? Look. We're going to do this 2 more times. So knees down, hands down, feet up, toes down, knees up, and balance. Look. One more time. Down, down, up, down, up, up. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, now we are ready to go into the first downward facing dog for tonight. So from kneeling, just extend your legs. And here we are. A beautiful total body stretch. So as you keep breathing into this pose, I'm going to check everybody's alignment. And remember that we have 3 big rules in here. Just spread the fingers, feet parallel, and feet hips width apart. Now, we're going to start working on the place, bending 1 knee at a time. So bend the left, bend the right, left, right, left, right. 2 more, left and right. And gently come back to the center. Take a deep breath in and stretch the toes. And as you exhale, push the heels down. Okay, inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhaling, step your feet between your hands. You can even take baby steps. Soften your knees, hands to the opposite elbow, and just rock from one side to the other. Nice. Now release the fingertips down toward the floor and start rolling the spine all the way up, keeping the knees nice and soft. Good. Once again, rotate shoulders. Let's go into 3 sun salutations just to lift the heartbeat a little bit. Have fun. Inhale, extend the arms up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Don't worry if you cannot touch the floor. Take a deep breath in, bend your knees, look forward. And as you exhale, step back into plank position. We start very gently, placing the knees, chest, chin down, and then slightly lift the chest into upward facing dog. Tap the toes under, lift the hips. We are again into downward facing dog. And now let's turn the head from one side to the other. Ensure that there's no tension in the neck. Take a deep breath in and lift the right leg all the way up toward the ceiling. Also bend the knee and see if you can open up the hips. Beautiful. Very good. Extend that right leg again and then place the right foot between the hands. Let's turn the back heel. So back heel is on the floor, 90-degree angle on your front knee. Nice alignment. Extend the arms all the way up. We are in warrior 1. And now for 3 repetitions, back heel down. That's it. If you struggle with the balance, just move the front foot a little bit more toward the side and becomes easier. So take a deep breath in, extend the front leg, look up. Exhale, bend. Beautiful. 2 more. In, out. 1 more. In and out. Cool. Inhale, extend the arms and then frame the front foot. And step back into downward facing dog. Ready for the second side. So we lift the left leg now. We bend the knee. We open the hips. Very good, everybody. And then extend the leg. Place the left foot between the hands. Right heel down. All the way up. Nice and proud into this beautiful pose. Warrior 1. Very good, everybody. Here we go again. In and out. In, out, in, out. Inhale. Exhale. Step back into downward facing dog. Ready to close. So inhale, bend your knees. And as you exhale, step your feet between your hands. Fold forward. Inhale, all the way up with the chest. Extend the arms, drop the head back. And from here we go straight into the second one. Fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step back to plank. So like we did before, you have the option to place the knees, chest, chin down, or if you have a Chaturanga Dandasana into your practice, lower the body all the way down. Inhale and exhale. Take your 3 deep breaths in here. Slow the breathing down. Believe it or not, this is a resting pose. Okay, once again, as we inhale, let's lift the right leg all the way up. Exactly as we did before, bend the knee and open up the hips. Extend the leg again. And then place the right foot between your hands. All the way up. This time we balance on the ball of the back foot. So this is now high lunge. Front knee, bend. Cactus arms. 5 repetitions now. So inhale, Exhale. Very good. In, out. See if you can go a tiny little bit deeper every time. Out. And keep the back leg extended. In, out, in. Ready for the last one? Go deeper, go deeper. Beautiful. Inhale, extend the arms. And as you exhale, both hands on the inside of the right foot. And we are in lizard pose. And just bounce. Very good. I promise we slow down in a minute. I know it's slow, but it's intense. Okay, so now leave the opposite hand to the foot on the floor and extend the arm toward the ceiling, twist the torso, chest toward the bent knee, beautiful. Inhale, look up. And as you exhale, frame the front foot, step back. Oh, again, 3 deep breaths in here. Whenever it becomes too much, feel free to kneel down and rest in child pose or just sit down. Just feel your body, listen your body. It takes time. And I just want you to enjoy the process. Ready for the left side. So inhale and lift the left leg all the way up. Once again, we bend the knee and we open up the hips. It feels beautiful. Extend the leg. And then left foot between the hands. One more time. Lifting the chest all the way up. 90-degree angle. We balance on the ball of the back foot. We square the torso toward that knee. High lunge. Cactus arms. Here we go again. In. Out. In. Out. Oops. In. Out. Again, see if you can go deeper. Out. Ready for the last one. In. And out. Inhale. As you exhale, both hands on the inside of that left foot. Bounce, bounce, bounce on those hips. And now we are ready to twist the torso, having the chest toward the bent knee, and we are ready to extend the left arm all the way up toward the ceiling. And gently frame the front foot and step back into downward facing dog. We just have one more sun salutation to go through, but before that, kneel down. Big toes touching behind you. Recover a little bit of energy in child pose. Two deep breaths more in here. So inhale, come up into tabletop, and then tap the toes under, downward facing dog. Ready to close this second sun salutation. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step your feet between your hands. Inhale all the way up to the chest. Extend, drop the head back straight into the third and last one. Fold forward. Inhale. Exhale. And I'm going to ask you to hold plank position just for 2 deep breaths. Now, this is my last challenge for you. Let's go into side plank. So left hand in between your hands, turn toward one side, draw a straight line with the whole body, straight line with arms and shoulders. Amazing. And come back to the center. Right hand in between and turn. Amazing alignment. And back to the center. Very good, everybody. Deep breath in. As you exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga dandasana. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, turn your head from one side to the other. And before we close, please reach the right leg with the right hand. According to your level, see if you can reach for the back of the thigh, maybe the calf, whatever. There's no need to make any judgment. And then release, readjust in downward facing dog, and change. Beautiful. Release, downward facing dog again. Take a deep breath in and stretch the toes. Come higher and higher with the heels. As you exhale, push the heels down and work the chest toward the thighs. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step your feet between your hands. Fold forward. And from here again, slightly bend your knees and roll the spine all the way up. Head is last, extend the arms, and then release the arms alongside the body. Oh, we are warm, more than warm. Have a sip of water if you need it. As I promised, we slow down now. I just would like to guide you into a very easy balancing pose. So let's stabilize the weight on your left foot. Right toes on the floor. So this is a variation of 3 poses. Just keep it easy. Keep the spine straight, hands in prayer. And this is already beautiful. We are balancing mostly on one foot. But if you want to go a bit deeper, see if you can close the eyes. And balancing becomes much, much harder. But you stay still with your mind. And nothing is too hard. Beautiful. As you inhale, open the eyes. If you want to go deeper into 3 poses, now you can lift the foot. Just stay below or above the knee. Don't push at the level of the knee joint. Keep the spine straight. If you want to, you can keep it easy. Now we are going to extend the arms up toward the ceiling like the branches of the beautiful trees. Hands in Jana Mudra. We're also going to look up. Release your hands. Hands in prayer at your center. Nice and in control. Release, 3 poses. And shake. Second side. So right foot down, toes on the floor. Again, check the spine, shoulders down, hands in prayer. And whenever you're ready, close the eyes and just keep breathing. Very good. Open the eyes. And once again, if you want to go deeper, feel free. Time to extend the arms, hands in Jana Mudra, and then we look up. Release the hands back in prayer at the heart center, and release. Beautiful. Shake. Time to go back down on the floor. So place your feet apart with the toes pointing out, ready for a transition into the best yoga pose, which is Malasana or the yogi squat. That's it. Everybody with the heels on the floor. Maybe you need to have your feet slightly wider. Okay, beautiful. Let's use the elbows to open up the hips a little bit more and also rock from one side to the other. If you can, please don't touch the spine, but keep it nice and straight. Okay. Back to the center now. We go into a very short sequence. So we place the right knee down and we push the hips, feel it in the hip flexor. Good. Back into Malasana. Left knee down and feel it in the hip flexor again. Very good. Back into Malasana. Take it easy. Right arm from the inside of the right leg toward the floor, opposite toward the ceiling. Very good. Back into the center and change. And back to the center. Well done. Now place the hands behind you and just sit on the floor. And just placing the soles of the feet together, we spend a few deep breaths into a butterfly pose. You can wrap your feet with your hands. You can support your legs with a couple of blocks if you are in pain, like me. Or you can place the hands behind you. Just find your way to be comfortable and allow your knees to feel heavy. Just 2 deep breaths more in here. And on the next inhalation, use your hands to push the knees all the way up. Extend the legs. Keep the toes pointing up and also take off the fleshy part underneath your bum. Deep breath in. You might need to have a little friend close to you. And as you exhale, fold forward. And then just feel your body. See if you can reach the calves, the ankles, maybe the big toes. Maybe you can place the hands over your feet, or you need a little bit of help. Just keep those paws, those toes pointing up, and keep the neck neutral, looking down toward your knees. Once again, slow the breathing down. Just 3 deep breaths more in here. And always, as you exhale, see if you can fold forward a tiny little bit more. On the next inhalation, time to release and come all the way up with the chest and just spreading the legs. Good, the free up space. We go into the straddle pose. So again, legs extended, toes pointing up. I've got a couple of options for you. You can place the fingertips down and walk the hands away until you feel your edge. And depending on your level, you can keep the hands or the forearms on the floor. But if you want to make it very relaxing, place the bolster on the floor and allow the bolster to support the forehead as you fold forward. So feel it in the inner thighs. And just keep working with the breath. The last 2 deep breaths in here. See if you can go a tiny little bit deeper. And on the next inhalation, time to come all the way up. Remove the bolster. Legs together again. We go into half butterfly now. So bend the right knee and drop it down towards the floor. And then square the torso toward the extended leg, once again with the toes pointing up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Again, feel your body. Use the stripe if you need to. Keep looking down and allow the right knee to drop toward the floor. The last 2 deep breaths in here. And gently, again, as you inhale, come all the way up. Lift the right knee. Place the same hand of the bent knee behind you. Extend the opposite arm, and then use the knee as a lever and twist the torso again. Look behind you. Ready to come all the way back to the center as we inhale, and from here we swap the legs over. Drop the left knee down. Square the torso, point the toes up. Inhale and exhale. Again, just 2 more. And again, as you inhale, release, come all the way up. Left knee up, Left hand behind you, extend and twist. Very good. And as you inhale, make your way back to the center. Release the legs down, shake the legs. Okay, next pose is called rock the baby. So bend the right knee and then place the left foot in the opposite inner elbow. Okay, and then your chin basically is your lovely baby, just rock him. Okay. And now, just hold the foot with the opposite hand, place the other hand on the floor and simply extend the leg if you can. Very good, everybody. Bend the knee, push the knee backwards and extend the leg again. Good. Second round, again, foot in the opposite inner elbow, rock the baby again. See if this time you can have the shin parallel to the floor and very close to the chest. It's quite intense at the level of the hips, I know. Okay, and again, as we did before, see if you can extend the leg. Elephant pose. Bend and extend again. Very good. Feet on the floor, hands behind you. Let's drop the knees from one side to the other. Ready to rock another baby. So bend the left knee down, placing it on the floor, right foot in the opposite inner elbow. And here we go again. Ready? Let's hold the foot and extend. Bend, push the knee backwards and extend. Again. Feels nice. I love this pose. So second round, rock the baby again. Shin parallel to the floor and closer to the chest if you can. And let's hold the foot and extend the leg again. Bend and extend. Beautiful. Again, feet on the floor. Drop the knees. Very last round. And then we lay down on the spine. Oh, okay. Time to lay down. And from here, we're gonna hug the right knee into the chest, and we're gonna keep the left leg extended, but active with the toes pointing down. Few deep breaths more in here. Just the last one, fully in with me, and fully out. Now, with the next inhalation, see if from the inside of the right leg, you can reach for the right foot with the same side hand. Very good. And now rest the head and the shoulders on the floor and see if you can extend that right leg. Very good, everybody. 2 deep breaths more. And then very gently start bending the knee, release the foot. Place the feet on the floor with the arms alongside the body and the palms facing down, and drop the knees from one side to the other. Just one more round to the left and to the right and back to the center. So left knee into the chest, right leg extended. Keep that nice rhythm between inhalations and exhalation. Never hold the breath. The last one, in with me and out. And now it's time again to reach for the foot from the inside of that left leg. And again, see if you can extend. Very good. And gently start releasing. Now we have both knees into the chest. Option to stay still, or you can rock from one side to the other. And you can also roll onwards and backwards, onwards and backwards. Keep massaging the spine. It feels like a very intense massage of the vertebrae. And then just release the shoulders down. And we go into happy baby pose. So again, from the inside of the legs, we reach for the feet. Rest the head and the shoulders on the floor. And see if pushing the feet down, you can automatically push the knees lower and lower toward the floor. Okay, time to release. Release the feet, place the feet down. We go into one more round of butterfly pose, but this time is reclined. So keeping the knees bent, soles of the feet together. Just drop the knees toward the side. We won't stay here too long, as it tends to be too intense at the level of the groin. Two more. And on the next inhalation, use your hands to push the knees up together. And from here, we go into bridge pose. So keeping the knees bent, place your feet slightly wider than hips width, and see if you can touch the heels with the fingertips. Then take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift the hips. Squeeze the glutes together. We have 3 variations in here. Start interlacing the fingers behind the back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Whenever it becomes too much, just stop. Then shift the weight on the tiptoes. Very good. Feel free to stay there unless you want to lift the right leg up toward the ceiling. Release it down and lift the left. Release it down. Very good. Release the heels down now. Release your hands. And now one vertebra at a time. Roll the spine all the way down. Very good. Hug the knees into the chest. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, see if you can reach your knees with the forehead. And then, again, release the shoulders down. Now join 90-degree angle with your legs. Stretch the arms out. Time to go into spinal twist. So place the knees toward the right side and look toward the left thumb. Stretch the arms. That's it. Keep breathing in and out. Take a deep breath in and come all the way back to the center with your knees and drop them toward the opposite direction. All the way up to the center with your knees. For the very last time, hug the knees into the chest. And then just place the feet on the floor. I encourage everybody, but this is optional, to place the bolster underneath your knees, just to support the knees toward the final Shavasana. Then, one leg at a time, extend them with the toes pointing up, and just lay down. Arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Just close your eyes and enjoy the final Shavasana. And just allow the whole body right here, right now, to completely surrender. Just for a moment, focus the attention on your feet, on the toes, on the soles of the feet, on your heels. Allow them to feel heavy. Focus the attention on your ankles, shins, thighs. Soften them. Relax the pelvic area. Relax the abdomen. Focus now the attention on your fingers, hands, arms. Allow them to feel heavy. Now take a deep breath in with me. And as you exhale, Just relax chest and shoulders toward the floor. Soften the throat, soften the jaw, soften every muscle in your face. And right here, right now, just feel your body, connect with your body. I'm sure behind the tiredness, you can feel a kind of bliss. That comes from your hard work. Feel it, acknowledge it, and be grateful for it. With the next inhalation, please invite the awareness back into the body and very gently start moving your fingers, your toes, turn your head from one side to the other. Take a deep breath in and stretch the arms over your head. And whenever you are ready, hug the knees into the chest. Now drop your knees toward the right side. And have a couple of deep breaths more in recovery position. Whenever you're ready, in your own way, make your way up into a seated position. With your legs crossed, hands in prayer at the heart center, eyes closed. I'm sending you my gratitude. Thank you for sharing your time, your vibes, your energies with me. And please repeat loud after me. I have enough. I do enough. I am enough. Hands to the third eye. Namaste, everybody. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank